President Nixon and the nation's governors met in Washington today to discuss what the president called, indeed, a national problem, drugs. He proposed a nationwide campaign of education waged at the community level. David Shoemaker reports.
It was an unlikely setting for a psychedelic happening. The president, vice president, cabinet officials, and the nation's governors all meeting at the State Department to worry together over the drug problem, or the drug scene, depending on your age.
I have learned a lot in these presentations. I must say that when they first started, I thought the answer was more penalties. I thought that the answer was simply enforce the law, and that will stop people from the use of drugs. But it isn't that. When you're talking about 13-year-olds and 14-year-olds and 15-year-olds, the answer is not more penalties. The answer is information. The answer is understanding.
Then, Mr. Nixon and the leading men of the nation, the establishment, if you will, settled back with their families for an indoctrination film prepared by the Defense Department. The tone may have been know your enemy, but it was a happening nevertheless, with fairly strong statements against the war, government, religion, and hypocrisy.
Someone here? Does someone hear? Does someone hear? Does someone hear? Does someone hear? Well, it's evil, wicked, mean, and nasty. Don't have all the rest, and it will ruin all their country. Don't be such an ass. It will hook your Sue and Johnny. You're so full of all will pay that disagree with me. Please give up. You're already lost the fire.
There are many unturned-on government officials who would agree with Steppenwolf, off the record at least, that the battle against marijuana is lost. The fallback position currently is the Nixon administration's hope that a combination of reduced penalties and a massive education program will at least prevent the young from experimenting with still stronger drugs. David Shoemaker, CBS News, Washington.
Attorney General Mitchell urged the governors to seek state laws that would let police, with warrants, enter premises without knocking to search for drugs. He said most laws now require searchers to announce their purpose and authority, and in that time lag, suspects often are able to dispose of narcotics. Back in 1950, the Congress passed an internal security law which, among other things, permitted the establishment of detention camps for those considered likely to engage in espionage or sabotage during national emergencies. The Bureau of Prisons even acquired 6 camps for the purpose, although none was ever used. Today, the Justice Department asked Congress to repeal the law to end persistent rumors that the government planned to use the camps for war protesters and militants. The 3,000 participants in the White House Conference on Hunger each have been given tickets for meals at the headquarters hotel. They come to $18.30 a day. Although the hotel is guaranteed its income and the government won't save any money, 500 delegates today turned in their tickets and called on the rest of the participants to join them in a fast as a demonstration of the hunger problem.